People ask me why I coach outdoors, and my answer is usually a case of it seemed like a good idea. I went out a few times, realised the power that nature had on the mind and mindset, and I wanted to apply it to other people. But as I've gone out more and more, I've kind of found more and more reasons why it's a good thing. One of the things in particular that I use a lot of is metaphor in my coaching. You know, it's aligning something in nature to something someone's going through, and it could be climbing the highest peak, for example, or it could be a traditional one, a fork in the path. You know, one's a complicated path, one's a nice easy path that goes nowhere. Which one do you take? And I felt quite lucky that I had these metaphors to call on. You know, a handful of these metaphors. But as I walk around, I noticed that they're everywhere, absolutely everywhere. There's metaphor for trees growing slow and steady over a number of years rather than a burst of growth. You know, there's all sorts of stuff out here, and it got me thinking that maybe it's not a case of me going out there and using nature and applying that to the work I'm doing. It's more a case of this is where we evolve as people. This is where our brains evolve, our minds evolve, our mindsets evolve in this environment. So it's no wonder that we have so many stories to tell about it and so many metaphors for what's going on. So why I bring it outside? We're not designed as people to be sat in rooms. We're not designed as humans to be sat behind a camera, you know, living our lives through a little window on a screen. We've evolved out here, so this is where we think best. This is where we operate best. So of course we can't be out here all the time, but that's why I do my coaching outdoors. It's because this is our natural environment. This is where we feel safe. This is where we feel comfortable. This is where we feel congruent. And it's absolutely floored me. You know, every single time I take somebody out, there's something new we discover about the experience and about the journey. So yes, that's why I do my coaching outdoors. You know, I'd love you to try it out.